watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
Look at this, a live look right now. Yeah, hundreds of people are getting ready for the big Susan G. Komen 3-day walk. They'll be traveling 60 miles starting today to help end breast cancer, and we will take you live there in just a few minutes.
It really is a sea of pink. It's beautiful out there.
Thank you for being with us here. It is 6 in the morning. I'm Netta Iranpour.
And I'm Evan Irani. Eric Connor will be back with us in just a few minutes. So we're also going to be showing you that Trading Places with Frankie V. So we'll see his full story later in this hour. But right now, we do want to get a check on the forecast to start off your 6 o'clock hour. How about this? We've got another round of showers coming our way this afternoon and this evening. Showers should mainly start up in the evening hour, and that means that they'll carry on over into early tomorrow. But for the day today in general, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Should have most of the sun peeking through with us for the morning and then afternoon stretch before you see by 6 p.m. those overcast skies come back around. Saturday could involve a few thunderstorms and some slightly cooler temperatures before we start a more clear warm up going into the beginning of next week. Better opportunity for more sunshine into Sunday as well. A little bit of fog to start off the morning commute. Ramona, for example, Oceanside, seeing some impacts as far as visibility goes. But coming up, we'll take a look at just how much rain we're going to see for this Friday, Saturday stretch before things dry out into early next week.
All right, Evan, thank you so much. And new this morning, there will not be a government shutdown for now. President Biden signed a temporary funding bill overnight, just hours before tonight's deadline. So federal employees will keep working and essential workers will continue getting paid. The bill provides tiered funding through January 19th and then into February 2nd. And that means without a deal, the shutdown clock will resume in the new year. And now here locally this morning, power is cut off to Donovan State Prison in Otay Mesa. Family members of inmates there are telling us conditions inside are deteriorating. Last night we learned the prison had been running on generators for a couple days now.
This is impacting around 3,000 inmates there. CBS 8's Regina Ureta joins us live in studio this morning with more on what prison officials are telling you. Regina.
Yeah, good morning, Netta and Evan. And so we know the power outage started around 8 in the morning on Wednesday. As of right now, extra staff has been asked to work because of the power outages. A spokesperson for the state prison says generators and portable bathrooms are being used. They say an outage revealed major damage involving the prison's transformers that supply power. They claim the outage does not jeopardize security. They also add that health and impacts are being addressed in a timely manner. Now, this all started after we received reports from concerned family members of inmates about the power outages. Families also tell us they're concerned about deteriorating conditions in the facility. RJD tells us because of the outages, food operations are not working. It's why they've had to serve cold meals until there is power. They also confirmed that leadership from California's Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation have been monitoring and updating the numbers of inmates at the state prison. A contractor will evaluate the damage, but as of right now, officials have not provided a time frame of when power might be restored. We also reached out to SDG&E, but they could not comment due to customer privacy. Netta and Evan.
All right, Regina, thank you very much. Also this morning, a small plane has been removed after crashing near townhomes in La Jolla.
This Cessna was loaded into a truck last night, and we're also hearing new audio of the pilot who was killed in the crash.
Are you legally out of fuel? Affirmative.
NTSB officials say the Cessna took off from Concord, California, Wednesday afternoon. We don't know where the pilot was headed, but he did try to land at Montgomery Field in Kearney Mesa before heading towards La Jolla, moving out west. FlightWare data shows the pilot made these unusual turns that you see there before crashing. The plane is registered to a man from Carlsbad, but we have not been able to confirm if he is the victim.
And a sea of pink making waves. 3 days, 60 miles, all the help in the fight against breast cancer.
Yeah, it's all starting now. Today marking the start of the Susan G. Komen 3-day walk. CBS 8 is a proud sponsor of this. And we have Alex live at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Oh, it's so incredible to see the energy so early in the morning. And who are these ladies with you, Alex?
Good morning. That's right. As the sun is rising, so is the energy. A sea of pink, like you said, starting to fill the Del Mar Fairgrounds. I am here with team Powered by Optimism and leaders Lisa and Yvonne. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Tell us a little bit about team powered by optimism. You said 53 team members, is that right?
That is correct. That is correct.
Yes.
And how did we get started? What are we walking for? Just give me a little bit of info about the team.
We are friends that have become family, so we like to call ourselves family, and we're just a group of friends, family members, supporters from all over San Diego, here to support the fight in breast cancer.
Amazing. That is so inspiring to hear. And you said that you are the top fundraising team in San Diego. Is that right?
Yes, this year we raised, I believe it was $140,000 for the cause. Yes. Yes.
Incredible to
Yes.
hear. Why should people care? Why should people come out here and support and cheer? And, you know, what is really the message behind this walk?
You know, we need to keep raising awareness for breast cancer. At some point in everybody's life, they will know someone or they will have a friend whose family member has been affected by this disease, and we just need to wipe it out. I'm living with metastatic breast cancer, and I don't want my daughter to have to help tell her child that Mommy has bad bugs. That's how I described it to my daughter when she was 1.5 years old when I was diagnosed. So we just have to keep spreading the word and making more people aware and getting them out here and walking. And regarding having people come out and cheering us on, 20 miles a day, 60 miles is hard. They make it easier, our supporters make it easier when they're out here, but nothing is harder than chemo.
That's it.
That's what we keep reminding ourselves of, and that's why we're still here.
That's it. And early detection saves lives. So never skip your mammogram. Never skip your mammogram.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. So as exciting as today is, it's also inspiring, it's emotional, it is a sea of pink. And so you're gonna see people in San Diego walking around just like team powered by optimism. And so this is going to be, you know, a really great, a really special weekend. Like they said, 60 miles, 3 days. They've been training all summer. You know, it's a great event, and we're happy to be here. Back to you, Netta.
Oh, Alex, it really is a great event. And the optimism, certainly a great way to describe that group. Glad to hear that they're all together,
Yes.
supporting each other. And all of San Diego can do that as you see them walking throughout the streets. There will be a sea of pink, certainly all weekend. Thank you, Alex, for bringing that to us. And, you know, they are wearing the proper gear, I will say. Hats and jackets, Evan. So let's talk about that forecast. There's a chance it could get a little rained on.
Yeah, there's some drizzle coming through, some light rain that's expected tonight and tomorrow night. The accumulations that we're looking at are going to be a lot lighter than what we saw over the course of the day on Wednesday, but still a good idea to have that jacket with a hood with you. That live look that we were looking at, it was pretty gray, and some spots are gray this morning. Other spots, for example, our Mount Soledad view, shining, beaming on through orange, pink, red. So it really is going to be dependent on where you are, but most of the issues that we have this morning regarding visibility are going to be off toward your inland valleys. Ramona, for example, at 4 miles. Oceanside seeing some improvements now at 5 miles. And besides that, the 10 is what we're going for. It's perfect 10 miles of visibility. Yes, we do have more rain on the way. It's going to be coming tonight and then tomorrow night. All in all, we're looking at about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. One thing that some are considering a larger threat, though, is wind, because we're going to really watch as those wind gusts intensify over the course of our Saturday and Sunday. Here's 4 p.m. on Saturday. We see the mountains and deserts starting to move to the 20 to 30 mile per hour range, even above 30 miles per hour in Borrego Springs. Along the coast and inland, pretty standard wind gusts, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday is going to be a bit more intense for all of us, especially if you're along the coast or inland. 20 to 30 miles per hour is what we'll be seeing. Alpine at 27, Ramona at 29, Del Mar at 25 miles per hour. And then you move off toward the mountains and deserts. Borrego Springs, upwards of 50 miles per hour. So keep in mind that while Sunday is not expected to be a wet day for us, we're going to see those showers break apart by the time we get to Sunday. We are still looking at plenty of wind and ideally some sunshine in the afternoon forecast on Sunday. But Saturday is going to be the day of an increased opportunity for some rain, jumping to about 42%, dropping down to 23 by Sunday. And then into early next week, those Santa Anas are back in the forecast and will clear our skies out, warm our temperatures up, and bring us back down to that 0% chance of rain. Walking out the door right now, there are a couple spots that are in the low 40s out there, but this is nothing compared to the clear days that we've had on hand, where those temperatures have been able to drop down all the way to, in some cases, the low 50s, upper 40s along the coast. Today, we're in the mid and upper 50s along the coastline. 57 for San Diego, 55 for Encinitas, just a bit chilly in Ramona at 40 and Julian at 45. Let's take a look at how your roads are shaping up this morning. So far, it's a quiet start to the day. Not a big surprise considering it is, of course, Friday. We are seeing, however, on our road weather index that the Ramona area, as we talked about just a few minutes ago, is seeing some impacts related to fog. So just reduce your speeds on that area of the 78 or the 67. Wherever you are this morning, if you're not able to see too far in front of you, it's always just a good idea to slow down a bit. Let's check in on border wait time. 6:10 on the clock. It is an 85-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. If you're headed through the Otay Mesa Port of Entry, it's going to take you just a 5-minute additional commute, 90 minutes in total. It'll take you an hour and a half to get through that. Coming up in just a bit, we'll walk you through what's expected as far as that rain goes, kind of hour by hour, and when we'll finally see all those showers break apart.
The sewage problem in Imperial Beach affecting not just swimmers and surfers. They're seeing an uptick in severe stomach issues. The message from doctors at this urgent care coming up.